In the world of modern football, where billions are exchanged every year and clubs fight tooth and nail to stay at the top, few things capture the imagination of fans quite like a major transfer. And this summer, Liverpool are about to play the leading role in a Hollywood-worthy chapter of Premier League history. At the heart of this saga is Marc Guéhi, the Crystal Palace captain, whose name has been whispered in backroom corridors and debated by pundits as the outstanding target in the European market. To understand the magnitude of this potential deal, we need to go back in time and explore Marc Guéhi's incredible journey. He is living proof that football isn't just about technical ability or physical strength, it's about passion, perseverance, and overcoming adversity. Born in London, Guéhi began his career in Chelsea's academy, a club renowned for developing young talent. Despite his enormous potential, he struggled to break into the first team due to fierce internal competition. So, in 2021, he made a bold decision to leave the comfort of Chelsea and seek new horizons at Crystal Palace. That decision changed his life forever. Under the guidance of Patrick Vieira, a manager who deeply understands the value of a versatile centre-back, Guéhi flourished. Not only did he become a key figure in Palace's defence, but he also took on the responsibility of captaining the team. His quiet leadership, combined with his ability to read the game and intercept dangerous plays, quickly transformed him into one of the most sought-after defenders in Europe. Today, at just 23 years old, Guéhi is regarded as a complete player, with all the qualities needed to shine at any top club. But why does Liverpool, specifically, seem so determined to sign him? The answer lies in the visionary plan of Arne, the new Dutch manager who has taken charge of the Reds after a rollercoaster season. Slot arrived at Anfield with a clear mission to revitalize Liverpool's iconic style of play, that high-energy, fast, relentless football that made fans dream for years. To achieve this, he knows the defense must be strengthened, especially after some shaky performances last season. And that's where Marc Guéhi comes in. With his refined technique, impressive pace, and sharp tactical intelligence, he would be the perfect addition to the Reds' back line. Just imagine Guéhi forming an impenetrable partnership with Virgil van Dijk, one of the greatest defenders of the modern era. This duo could propel Liverpool back to the top of the Premier League and ensure they remain a dominant force in the Champions League. No wonder the board is willing to invest heavily to bring him to Anfield. However, like every great story, there are obstacles to overcome. Crystal Palace, fully aware of Guéhi's value, have no intention of letting their captain go without a fair price. According to reports from Give Me Sport, the Selhurst Park hierarchy value the player at around £50 million, a hefty sum, but one that accurately reflects his impact both on and off the pitch. Moreover, Palace already have a clear plan to reinvest the money. They are targeting Ousmane Diamand from Sporting Lisbon, a young French centre-back tipped to become a rising star. This strategy makes perfect sense for Crystal Palace. Rather than risk losing Guéhi for free when his contract expires in 2026, they prefer to cash in now and use the funds to rebuild their defense. It's a pragmatic move, but also an emotional one, as the departure of such a beloved player will undoubtedly be felt by the Palace faithful. Still, football is a dynamic business, and sometimes tough decisions must be made to secure the club's future. Meanwhile, Arsenal are also closely monitoring the situation. The Gunners, under Mikel Arteta, are equally keen to strengthen their defense and view Guéhi as a crucial piece in achieving their goals. However, according to multiple reports, the player himself has a clear preference: Liverpool. And that choice comes as no surprise. Liverpool is synonymous with greatness in English football, boasting a passionate fan base, world-class infrastructure, and a trophy-laden history. For Guéhi, wearing the famous red shirt would represent the fulfillment of a childhood dream. There is also another key factor to consider: the World Cup next year. Guéhi knows that playing for a club like Liverpool will greatly boost his chances of standing out for the England national team and securing a spot in the starting 11 for the tournament. This adds an extra layer of motivation for him to push for the move now, seizing the ideal moment in his career. For Liverpool fans, the prospect of seeing Marc Guéhi at Anfield is more than enough to spark huge excitement for the upcoming season. Since the arrival of Jurgen Klopp, the club has built a unique identity based on hard work, unity, and technical excellence. Now, with Arne at the helm, there is a real opportunity to continue that legacy while also modernizing and adapting the style of play to meet the demands of the current football landscape. Guéhi would be the perfect fit for this puzzle, offering both individual quality and collective leadership. Yet, this story goes far beyond numbers and strategies. It's about dreams, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of something greater. Marc Guéhi embodies everything football has to offer: the chance to overcome obstacles, build a legacy, and inspire future generations. His desire to play for Liverpool isn't merely a professional decision, it's a declaration of belief in himself and his potential. He knows that, by wearing that shirt, he'll be stepping onto sacred ground, where legends were forged and unforgettable stories were written. And what about the Crystal Palace fans? While it's entirely understandable that they would feel sadness at the possible departure of Guéhi, there is also a deep sense of pride. He has been the heartbeat of the team in recent years, raising the club's standards and earning respect across the country. His exit marks the end of an era but also signals the beginning of a new chapter. If Ousmane Diamant does arrive, he'll come hungry to prove his worth and write his own story at Selhurst Park. In this emotional landscape, all eyes are now on the next chapters. When will Liverpool submit their official offer? How will Crystal Palace negotiate the ideal terms? And perhaps the most intriguing question of all, what will it look like to see Marc Guéhi shine under the Anfield lights? One thing is certain: no matter how it ends, this saga is destined to leave its mark on English football history and deliver unforgettable moments for everyone involved. After all, the transfer market is about far more than financial negotiations. It is a reflection of the very essence of the sport, the fight for glory, the quest for growth, and the celebration of the passion that unites millions of people around the world. And with Marc Guéhi on the verge of joining Liverpool, the Reds are far from done. The arrival of the English defender promises to be just the beginning of a revolution at Anfield. But did you know that another newly signed star also has a fascinating story to tell? Florian Wirtz, the young German prodigy, has just revealed the main reason why he chose Liverpool as his new home. To find out all the details, click on the card beside and uncover the behind the scenes of this bombshell decision. See you there.